You know, we took you out of basketball because you couldn't beat the fucking dog, and we put you in the football. That there's no way a dog can catch a football is what you said. Remember that? I show up to your homecoming game. The fucking dog has got 4 touchdowns. #1 corner in the state is what I'm hearing. Can't guard a fucking dog. He has to be on drugs. What dog can play 5 sports? The motherfucker's in soccer, football, basketball, baseball. He running track. Is Bo Jackson in this dog? Bo Barkson? How can he dribble? You couldn't stop the dog from getting a triple-double. You're a primary matchup. He dropped 80 on you. The golden retriever. And what the fuck is this?
I made it myself.
We're gonna sign you up. You're gonna play fucking lacrosse. It's HGH in the dog food. I don't know how they're administering the drugs to the dog, but he's on drugs. I ain't seen a motherfucker get a chase down block like that since LeBron James. And don't say LeBark James. Me and your mom cheering for you, watching the damn dog dunk all over you. Nuts all here. How is he dribbling and it's not a travel? We watch a football game. They call him the golden receiver. I'm not laughing. He's playing soccer. That has to be illegal. Why didn't we buy the damn dog? We should have bought.
You said you didn't want a dog.
Honey, can you pass the salt? Son, your mom's a fucking bitch. Give me the fucking salt. Nice pass. Is that how he did it? When he got that last assist for his triple-double on you? Behind the back? How the fuck the dog throw the damn ball behind his back? One shit no more, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday Is Mine. I am Big Hallelujah, the unidentified black male turned into the identified black male that got me. I'm serving a 25 to life sentence right now for being a real nigga. And let's get right into it. One of my real great talents, I think, that we've all come to acknowledge is that I'm really good at bridging the gap from niggas who live lives outside of the internet and niggas who don't, and information that they would never know had they, kept living their normal life. If you haven't been tapped into the internet, you don't know a lot of these names that I'm about to fire off. So I'm going to introduce you slowly but surely. All right. I don't like Twitch as a whole. The CEO of Twitch is a nigga named Dan Clancy. I will get back to that. It's going to be a long one. Be ready. When I woke up, there were 2 streamers that just got banned permanently. I don't know if I think it's like a time ban, which is, when I explain this whole thing, is going to sound really crazy that they're like temporarily banned. It was Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, 2 streamers, two women. Nina Lynn, you probably know her because she was like big before she started streaming. She's that Asian girl in New York who be like, "Hey, yo, dead ass." That's now she talked to her boss. I don't know where she got that accent from, man. It's craziness. She was on the side talk shit like, "Yo, suck my dick." And then Zoe Spencer is another IRL streamer. I don't really know how to explain who she is. Just, she's also like, she like, "Ayo, dead ass." If it wasn't an Asian woman, they're like the same. They like both Ayo, dead ass. They got banned because they were being weirdos, creeps, horrible people, nasty people. They were doing bad shit, man. They were like sexually harassing / like assaulting this man live on camera, by the way, because the problem with IRL streaming, but mind you, before we even get there, these 2 women, absolutely evil. Mind you, this happened last year. They've been on the platform streaming this entire time, and nothing has happened to them until now when this shit has resurfaced. Do you know why this evil, this horrible shit was allowed to fester and just be untouched on the platform for such a long amount of time? Because the CEO is also evil and is horrible. And if he was a streamer himself, would probably have been banned by now. This nigga is, bro, when they pulled up that clip, where it went through his fucking algorithm of his own app, and it was nothing but titty streamers and women. There was not one man, and he was just watching women in their bikinis all day on his own app. His own algorithm of his building has decided that he's a gooner, and he's being cursed by his very creation. I said to myself, man, that's not great. I bet you that guy's fucking weird. Fast forward. Every 5 minutes, there's a Dan Clancy story on how Dan Clancy was being fucking weird. Whether it be at one of these streamer parties. This nigga's old as shit. He don't need to be hanging out with these 23-year-olds, these 24-year-olds. The platform can't get better if it's being led by evil. It can't possibly reach a status of goodness. It can't possibly correct its wrongdoings when the nigga steering the ship also is blind. And in this case, not just blind, the motherfucker's an evil blind man. So he just spinning the wheel all over the fucking place. He don't care. So they did that thing, sexual harassment, assault. And they're temporarily banned. They're not perma-banned. They've been temporarily banned. Because what they're going to do is, Twitch, they love that money. They love that money. They're going to wait. They're going to wait. And they're going to wait. And they're going to wait. Oh, you niggas is not worried about this no more because it's real shit. It's other shit going on in the world. I'm going to unban them so they can get more subs and donations because you know niggas is going to donate and subscribe. It's always some niggas out there that's willing to overlook anything. It's a quadrillion people on the planet. Not everybody is going to agree on everything. So there's going to be niggas that'll still subscribe and donate. And they know this. These people aren't crying. Zoe Spencer's not crying. England's not crying. This is a vacation. They got PTO. They've clocked out and they wait patiently for their return. They're going to put out a tweet longer or a YouTube video, or they're going to go to Kick, another website that's evil. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, he's not a blind man steering the ship. It's just a horrible, evil nigga piloting this ship, and they're going to evil fuckland, and they don't care about what's going on here. They're just letting anything happen. So you got two cruise lines. You got one that's swerving all over the fucking place, crashing into shit, little smaller boats and destroying them. And then you got the other boat that's on fire going to hell. And they're fine with that. Them niggas is doing the fucking Cupid shuffle on deck. So yeah, they'll never get better, man. This shit is horrible. That shit that happened with Emery was bad. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that nigga got away from San Diego. I think he was able to escape because them niggas drugged their feet on that. That's cool. He put out a really long apology. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not reading that shit. What can be said? What can be said other than, nigga, you fucked up? This is a pretty simple apology. They're willing to overlook anything. And then my woke brain starts to turn, and it turns and it turns and it turns and it turns, and the gears grind and grind and grind. And I look at things, and woke, I mean, you know my name now, but Woke Hallelujah comes out, and I look at Neon. I say, hey, Neon has a meet and greet at TwitchCon. Isn't that a little strange? If you don't know who Neon is, it's a little brown kid. If you just look him up, type in, it's N3ON, and then put racist compilation on YouTube. There's a 8-minute compilation video of him being racist. And it wasn't from like 14 years ago when he was a teenager, because that nigga is still kind of a teenager right now. It was from like 2-3 years ago. That's the guy that we're championing right now. We're giving him meet and greets because it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you bring in subscribers, right? You can say anything you want unless it's about to find people that own TikTok. Then they're probably gonna, get you out of there. No disrespect. You ever see Talladega Nights where you're like, just because you say with all due respect doesn't mean you get to say whatever you want to me, Ricky Bob. Yeah, no, that's my shit. With all due respect, y'all niggas wildin'. They're giving him meet and greets, and then I think I see more clips because you can't get away from these niggas. If you use social media, you've seen an IRL streamer clip, you've seen a Neon clip, you've seen a Castanet clip, you've seen a Duke Dennis clip. No, I'm not involved in them niggas right now, but you've seen these clips. I see Iggy Azalea has been on this nigga stream for like a week. Okay, so this guy, Neon, very racist towards black people, in specific. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. Very publicly racist. Been called out on it multiple times. We're on the Breakfast Club, and Jess Hilarious, when Jess Hilarious is the one holding the spear, championing for us. I mean, something's crazy, Jess Hilarious is holding the spear and calling him out on this. It's very public. If you're on the internet, you probably know. Iggy Azalea has been on his stream running a A&R press tour with this nigga for like a week. And I think, well, Iggy Azalea, what is she known for? She's very big culture vulture, just undeniable, right? A big point for me, the video of her twerking with the bucket of KFC chicken on her ass. The CIA, FBI, them niggas ain't put in a full 8-hour shift since Fred Hampton died. They don't care. These niggas get to do whatever they want, man. This bitch is using a black accent to rap. She don't sound like that. She's from Australia. Does she even know her real accent anymore? She's not from Atlanta. I curse T.I. every morning. I wake up, I curse T.I. for unleashing this scourge upon us and signing that bitch to Grand Hustle. What has she ever hustled? It's outside of her hustling black people into believing that she really sounds like that. She does not. She is putting on an act every time she gets on camera, bro. It's insane. Playboy Cardi is a sick nigga. And I think to myself, why is this person who has vehemently fought these culture vulture allegations, all these things about her being against the culture, why is she on the stream with this nigga that has said things that I can't even bring myself to repeat that make me sick to my stomach. And I've said a lot of crazy shit over my entire life. Why is she on that stream? How did we let that happen? Not even let that happen. Why are we continuing to see it happen and nothing is being said? Because she gonna twerk at the camera again and niggas can't get over white ass for 5 seconds? I like white ass too, man. You know what I can do though? I can put it to the side and see that, man, maybe it's time to actually stand up for 5 seconds. Is that too much to ask for? Why is Neon continuing to get money? Why is the proven social media cycle of getting famous is to shit on black people for like 2 years, stop $1 million? Why is that how that works? But when you do it to the other motherfuckers, won't say no names, you get pulled off for wilding out and made to apologize. I thought that was his show. On to brighter news, because we could talk about this all day. On to brighter news so everybody can smile and be happy. The Knicks are 2-0. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks are 2-0. And not only are we 2-0, we vanquished the East Demons that were plaguing us last season. The Cavs fucking suck. Let's go ahead and get that out there right now before anybody says anything. I don't care that them niggas didn't have Darius Garland. Darius Garland isn't that good. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley got out-rebounded by OG Anunoby. I've said it for so long. The Cavs are soft as if you pull up and you play tough, they gon' fold. Jared Allen is not tough. He just tall, man. He is a bad JaVale McGee. I'm willing to say that live on camera for anybody listening. I don't care. Mike Brown is my savior. He is my savior. All last year, I was saying that Landry Shamet is good enough to touch the court. I'm not saying a nigga need to play 35 minutes, but I'm telling you, you could put him on that court and rest your guys, and he's fine. They're not going to score 80 points on Landry Shamet, and Landry Shamet isn't going to miss every shot known to man. Landry Shamet can play basketball. Also, that white boy, Tyler Kulik, is pretty good, right? Am I tweaking? Please, somebody tell me I'm tweaking. Tyler Kulik is pretty good. Great point guard. Good white boy. That's my white boy. I was very excited to see him ball out. Every time he scored, I said, that's my white boy. Troy Bolton is a hooper, man. Jaylen Brown had them tight ass braids for 300 years and they pulled on his scalp so hard that now he has to draw his shit on like LeBron. And he said that shit about Bronny. I didn't forget. He disrespected Bronny, and then Clutch Sports took his hair away. And so when he went to go do a fucking pivot move and he rubbed his head over OG Anunoby jersey, his whole hairline came off. And they had to go take that nigga for concussion protocol in the back. But really what they was doing was stenciling that shit back in. He got a man for that, bro. Rich Paul took that nigga's hair. Rich Paul and Adele combined as Crazy Hand and Master Hand from Smash Brothers and ripped his scalp off. Allegedly. But no, I'm very excited for this season, man. Everything is going good, man. Cat, I'm telling you, if you got parlays, put a bet that Cat will have a foul within the first 3 minutes of every game. I don't know how this nigga does it. I don't know how this nigga does it. He just picks up a foul, like for no fucking reason. Somehow, some way. SGA is a criminal. It's not even just SGA, because he do be getting fouled. I'm not gonna lie. They be smacking that nigga. But he do be diving in niggas. What I'm really mad at is what they're allowed to do in the same games where they're calling everything for SGA. Lou Dort is down there playing NFL Blitz, the league. He is actually scooping niggas up and slamming them on their heads down at the other end of the court. I said it last year. I don't think he's a dirty player, but it is a little weird that anytime somebody gets hurt when they play the Thunder, it's a Lou Dort play. It's like, it's crazy. It's too many times to be a coincidence. It was like 5 times. And now I'm willing to sit here and say, yes, that nigga might be dirty, man. If he's just so good at it that it looks like hard-nosed defense, when in all actuality, it's hard-nosed wrestling moves. He's razors edging people down there at the other end of the court, and they're not calling it. He's diving at niggas' legs. He's undercutting people when they jump. He's doing anything and everything. He's doing MMA over there. He's punching niggas, and they don't call it. I think that's a little funny. While we're still on NBA, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups got arrested because they was on FanDuel betting a lot of money. And at some point, Chauncey Billups was into it with the Italian mafia, which I think is very funny. Contrary to what Damian Lillard believes, Damian Lillard was mad at Kevin Love for posting a meme saying weak ass shit. Hey, Dame, you're not cooler than us because you don't laugh at stuff, man. It's funny, bro. These niggas were making M's on their contracts, and it's not me just saying that. It's public information. These people were making M's, and they couldn't put away the greed demon the fucking pot of greed Yu-Gi-Oh card for 5 seconds and just say, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. No, they wanted to gamble some more and said, fuck it. Jonte Porter was getting threatened by the Italian mafia. And all the while that this is being investigated, Michael Porter Jr. is terrorizing New York media by saying shit like, if you send your kid to public school, he's going to come home and say that, Mom, I want to be a cat. You see how this is all going in a circle? You see how a circle that truly makes no fucking sense? Your brother is being threatened for his life, and you're on here talking to me about trans people and being weird and homophobic on podcasts. You don't care about your brother's life? That's not more important to you? What's going on in the Porter family, man? Chauncey Billups, they said that he had to like entice people to do the gambling. They was gonna kill that nigga, man. Poor Chauncey. You had Hassan Whiteside saying, now I know why they wanted to trade me at the peak of my career when I was like 18, 7, and like he never averaged 18 points. He was making shit up. Like so now you got niggas lying, Chauncey. Also, did he even work there when Hassan Whiteside was? He wasn't even in the building. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? What is Hassan Whiteside talking? Investigate that nigga. It's a crazy situation. Once I read the Italian mafia was involved, I was like, all right, yo, this some whole other shit. He's been under investigation for like, 3 years? Him and Terry Rozier. And mind you, Terry Rozier's been getting traded around in those 3 years, and the NBA knew about the investigation and didn't say a goddamn thing. They was like, yeah, go ahead and pick him up. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Go ahead and make that trade. That nigga, the whole time, the FBI is looking into this nigga super hard. They got him behind bars. And what's really funny about the whole situation is they got Terry Rozier behind bars for DraftKings so quick. There has not been one person actually arrested for the Jeffrey Epstein shit at all. Cash Patel, not in the weeds on pedophiles. But you know what he is in the weeds on? Niggas on DraftKings. That's what he's worried about. He gonna go get the DraftKings niggas and stop them from making that money. Which don't get me wrong, go get them. You know what I'm saying? But go get them too. Go get them now. Like, go get them first. Another thing I'm worried about is what's going on with these class action lawsuits. If this shit is proven to be true and you made all these bets and the whole time it was fixed and rigged and you knew about it for 3 years and nobody said anything and we were making bets and niggas was losing money, where's the lawsuit in that? Let's get some money back. And I'm gonna stop you right there. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get that money back. DraftKings is already lobbying for you to not get that class action lawsuit put together. I'm letting you know right now. One more NBA thing. Victor Wembanyama is practicing black magic. I watched the opening night game, that 40-point game he had. It's shit that I've never seen in my entire life. I wasn't alive to watch the black and white Wilt games. And honestly, they probably wouldn't even have let me watch them shits because them niggas had some crazy laws back then. So I've never seen a nigga that talk. And if you say Bobo, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to just say this right before you say it. No, Bobo is not doing that because he never did it. He wanted to hang out with Ken Carson and them or whoever the fuck he was hanging out with. He wanted to be a groupie. No offense to Bobo, with all due respect. I'm watching this nigga Victor Wembanyama block a nigga go down the court, hit a step back 3, all while being 7'5". It don't even look normal. He don't jump when he dunk. He lightly hops. He has a 2-inch vertical and his head is over the rim. It's not real. It's not fair. Watching him catch dunks don't even look real. His arms are so fucking long. It looks like you made one of them like cheated builds on 2K where like the nigga just looked like a spider. Shaq was already, this NBA season is shaping up to be the funniest shit of all time. Shaq was already hating on Vic. He was like, if he was guarding me, he'd be on the bench. Vic would drop 80 on Shaq. Now, before you attack me, Shaq would drop 100 million on Vic. I'm going to say that right now. Shaq wasn't the best defender in the world, but he would go crazy on Vic. But Vic would still score on that. I don't know why we're even comparing the two. Shaq never saw no shit like that. This shit, I'm telling you, if you would have sent Victor Wembanyama back to the days when the shit was in black and white and motherfuckers couldn't drink from the same fountain, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Bro, I'm telling you, send him back and then come back to right now. Bro, the world was not going to be the same, bro. We still going to be in chains, nigga. All right, one more sports thing and we out. I just watched the UFC main event. It was Cyril Gane, Tom Aspinall. If you know anything about UFC or MMA, this has been a tumultuous amount of events that led up to this. John Jones was the champion and did not want to fight Tom Aspinall. Straight up. He said it. I'm old. This nigga might beat me. Maybe he won't, but he might. I don't want to do this. I'm just going to retire. So Tom became the champ. John Jones, before he retired, beat Cyril Gane in 3 seconds. Like, it was crazy. Cyril Gane now gets his title shot. So they come out to fight, and Cyril Gane is fucking Tom up in the first round. He's piecing him bad. In my mind, I'm thinking this is going to be the worst timeline known to man. Cyril Gane beats Tom Aspinall. John Jones unretires and then beats Cyril Gane again and takes the belt back, says, I don't want to fight Tom, and retires again. I was like, man, John Jones would be in the position to do the funniest thing known to man. Cyril Gane fucks up. He throws a head kick. He throws his hands out to stop him from approaching, pokes him dead in his shit. Eyes all in his eye. Fingers all in his eyes. Didn't look that bad. On this eye, right? On the right eye, it didn't look that bad. On the left eye, he was knuckle deep. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad. But this is how I know this nigga was capping, y'all. No offense. With all due respect, I know this nigga was capping because when he came up, he was holding his right eye. Not the one that he got jabbed in. He's holding this one. The doctor is like, let me see it. That nigga go, no. Mind you, his nose is busted up. He's breathing hard as shit. No. The doctor said, yo, your eyes is closed. I think you're good, bro. He like, no, I can't see. He like, no, I can't see at all. I can't see nothing out of this eye, bro. Nothing. His nose leaking. He's fearing for his life. The doctor, well, they say, well, if he can't see, we can't continue to fight. So they call it a no contest. The fight is off. They got to rematch it up. This shit is so fucking funny. Tom saw them lights. He saw the future of John Jones coming out of retirement and beating Cyril Gane and taking that belt back. And he said, damn it, I need a way out of this fight. He got the eye poke, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do this. If you get poked in the eye, if you get kicked in the nuts, a nigga knee you while you down, listen, get out of there. Go home. It's okay. But this was funny. You did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Cyril Gane, dickhead, keep your fucking hands closed. You was whooping his ass, bro. You had your chance. Nigga poked me in my eye. I'm going home too. So to be real, he was holding the wrong eye, but he was knuckle deep in the other one. If he would have held the other eye, I would have been right there with him. But yeah, man. Other than that, Tom Aspinall, you a crazy dude, brother. You a crazy dude. Cyril Gane, you gonna get back. You better, if Tom get this rematch and he don't win, man. If I'm John Jones, I'm running to the USADA testing pool. I'm running full speed. Please take my piss. Pause. But this has been Monday is Mine. I am Big Hallelujah, man. Please be safe out there. I want you to comment and like and subscribe. All that stuff, dude. Do it all. Get involved. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday is Yours, where I answer everybody's questions and we get to argue and do like little family feud skits where you'd be like, thinking about killing myself. Ding. On to the first question is, I'm sorry, the Mafia, what the fuck? Yo, them niggas is in too deep in the NBA. I don't pause. That's crazy. All right, wait, hold on. They was about to have Chauncey Billups sleeping with the fishes, bro. They was about to do that nigga dirty. Chauncey Billups was about to get lit up with fucking Tommy guns, man. They was about to go prohibition on that nigga, man. That nigga was meeting up with them niggas in the speakeasies. Yeah, let me chill out for them niggas kill me. Next is, wait, so Al Sharpton wasn't informant the whole time? I don't know why, but that shit geeks. Yo, wasn't Al Sharpton snitching about other shit too? Yeah, don't tell Al Sharpton nothing. I don't know if y'all niggas know this, but like, he got a long like history of just telling on niggas. Don't tell him nothing. Why does Al Sharpton know so many illegal things? Come on now. Brag on the Knicks all you want. Y'all still not going nowhere. Celtic gang. Y'all niggas is butt, dude. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't even entertain that no more, man. Jaylen Brown sucks, nigga. Y'all niggas is ass. Y'all niggas got Anthony Simmons or Simons. I don't even say that nigga last name. That nigga look fake. And he was on the Trail Blazers. That nigga was gambling too. Hey man, the Dodgers might actually lose the World Series. My great friend Fuzza has instructed me that they will win the World Series. I don't watch baseball, and he be seeming pretty passionate about it, so I'm gonna say they will win. Shout out to Shohei Ohtani though. That nigga be gambling. Top 3 favorite factions in WWE, like now or in history? If we talking now, I don't have a top 3 like at all. In history, probably like D-Generation X, Evolution, and then like the APA, Farouk and Bradshaw. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Take Evolution off of there. Take Evolution off. Take Evolution off. And let's go with, nah, leave Evolution on there. They were pretty good. That Batista run post, like when Batista went, like, was it like the way they told that story of Triple H and Batista slowly beefing it's lost in today's wrestling, right? Like now the groups breaking up be so like sudden to get that shock value where you're like, oh, he did that. But like the way they told that story of like Batista just trying Triple H just to see like, yo, is this nigga really like that? And then Triple H hoeing that nigga like time after time. You see the beef slowly build, and then it leads to the fucking thumbs up, thumbs down moment, you know what I'm saying? They that shit is lost, man. They don't do shit like that anymore, man. They don't tell us. They so focused on that shock value and that big moment that they don't really like telling the story too much like that anymore. So Evolution is definitely up there. And then D-Generation X. I hate that it's two Triple H groups in my top three. That's not lost on me, y'all. I recognize that. I hate that it's two Triple H groups because I hate Triple H, man. Oh my God. But Shawn Michaels was so good when he was in the D-Generation X because it was just Shawn Michaels but turned up, and that's a great, you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest of all time, IMO, Shawn Michaels. So it was really good. And then APA, I mean, Bradshaw is like I don't know if y'all niggas know. I know JBL was crazy, but you saying some wild shit. JBL was saying some wild shit, but. APA with him and Farouk, man, when they was drinking them beers back there with that door that had it wasn't a room, it was just a door. And if you walk through any way but the door, them niggas like, yo, you just gonna walk through my walls, man? Pause. It was pretty cool, bro. Them niggas was fire. They was getting into bar fights and shit. The clothesline from hell was fire. Farouk spine buster was like, it didn't even look like a spine buster. Nigga picked you up and said, get the fuck off of me, and threw you back. That shit was wild. Shout out to APA, man. In white people news, apparently Andrew Schultz and Joe Rogan's are beefing with the Bad Friends guys, LMFAO. I heard about that. And that whole group of comedians, and I mean it from top to bottom, friend to foe, all of them, y'all niggas are the biggest pussy dick riders I've ever seen in my entire life. That means you, Brendan Schlaub. That means you, that other nigga that be with Brendan Schlaub. That means you, Andrew Schultz and his like Three Stooges, all of you niggas. Y'all niggas dick ride Joe Rogan so hard, bro. Like that nigga is really y'all dad. This nigga, something happened. Like, well, I'm gonna go tell Joe. That is a grown ass man in another state. You're flying to tell on somebody to Joe Rogan? You niggas is pussy, man. All y'all niggas is horrible. And I'll say that to that nigga face. I don't care. You're gonna kick me. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, them niggas beefing is just, it's some shit I don't care about. Like, kill each other. Destroy each other. I feel like the CIA watching them niggas. Like, please wipe each other out. Please. Any new music that you've enjoyed, put me on. You know what? Just for you. And I know you're a real reasonable man, because no other, niggas hate saying put me on. Niggas hate saying that shit. Yeah. Nigga was like, I don't want niggas to know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been listening to a lot of new shit. I've been going back and listening to a lot of old shit. I've been really on Lord Willing, bro. Like that first Clips album. I've been on that. Like that's been my shit lately. I've been listening to that shit front to back over and over again. And I didn't really like the fucking song Motto. I didn't like Ma Don't Love Her when I first heard it, like way back. But now when I listen to it now, I'm like, man, this shit actually was kind of fire. like them niggas is wild. That nigga Pusha was wilding out on that bitch. So go listen to that, man. Also, I really like rappers that like are really good in one bar and then in the very next bar they're terrible. And no disrespect, with all due respect, I really like Ransom right now. I've been listening to a lot of Ransom. He say some shit that be like, woo. And then to get to one rhyme scheme to another, he might say something completely ridiculous. And Sauce Walker too. Shout out to Sauce Walker. The prophet among prophets. You've been telling us about Young Thug for a long time. I've been listening to some Keisha Cole. I'm a grown ass man, so I can say that. Some Deftones. Y'all know that nigga, that big buff nigga Jaleel, who be like, Jaleel. I've been listening to him a lot. He got some shit. He not gonna rap that well, but he definitely got you turned up. That should be having me ready to punch a nigga clean the fuck out. And that's all you get for free. On to the comments. Sully says, go look at Queen's Flip doing the Sidekick commercial back in the day. You'll hate him more. You know what? Sully has never pointed me in the wrong direction, bro.
You know what he's talking about?
I'm about to look it up right now. Why was he doing a T-Mobile commercial, bro?
He used to rap.
What?
Yeah.
Queens Flip sidekick anthem?
Attention, attention, new message, attention, attention, new message.
I want to kill this nigga already.
Chillin' on my sidekick. Chillin' on my sidekick. Chillin' on my sidekick. Chillin' on my sidekick. You in school and you chillin' on your sidekick. You in the
Yeah, when I said that stuff about Queens Flip, I really thought that when I went to New York, niggas would beat me up. I now understand that I may be championed when I go to New York. I may be paraded in the streets for what I've said about Queens Flip. Because it seems like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, ladies and gentlemen, that nobody likes Queens Flip except Queens Flip and Joe Budden. And just to remind everybody, Joe Budden is not from New York. No matter how hard he dick ride them niggas and lie, he's not from New York. That nigga is from Jersey. And that pains him. It hurts him. I saw him at the Knicks game. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go to the Nets. No disrespect to the Nets. Fluffy says, I don't think there's 1,000 niggas that like Queens Flip. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, I think I'm safe now. Y'all might catch me back in New York. T says, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You good? Pull up. Let's go get halal. See, I'm good. I'm good. That's like 5 New York niggas telling me I'm okay. I'm a let them niggas speak for everybody. I think I'm good in every borough now. The truth is says, like calling somebody a jive turkey, you call an old nigga a jive turkey, bro. He gonna stab you. He gonna stab you up, bro, with a big knife. King Koofy says, wait, did AI give us US champ Ilya? We might need to let them clankers cook. That was not AI. That was just you coming back from... They thought we was a robot? Them niggas say, yeah, that's definitely a bot. He said AI gave us Ilya. We might need to let them clankers cook. That was not AI, man. That was not AI. In no way, shape, or form was that AI. That was just you coming back from injury. Here go a belt because we don't need Sami Zayn to have it. Because Sami Zayn don't need no damn belt. Shady says white people will jump out their necks for a dog that ain't theirs, but will gladly ignore problems that only people of color have to endure. I'm telling you, they will see... Here we go. They will see a black baby in a car burning to death and be like, man, we need to call the police. But if it's a dog in there, oh, them niggas will shatter that fucking window. They gonna punch that window clean the fuck in with raw strength to save that goddamn dog, but not that damn baby. The Bahama Llama says, shout out to the white man with the fist. You're banned. Man, just like clockwork, you have incels somehow making this her fault. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, it's a quadrillion million for fillion niggas in the world. Some of them niggas are gonna be weird, man. I don't know. Like, the Twitch CEO was one of them. He let that nigga get out of there. He let it get out scot-free. He shook that nigga hand before he left, allegedly. The one person who I would allow to grab someone misbehaving, the security guard / police, that's the one person who has the right to do that. Yeah, man. It's almost like a security guard should provide security, nigga. I would allow him, I would say he has the right to tackle the shit out of a nigga if he's making the building unsecure. And I would go so far as to say maybe you shake his hand after the business is concluded with and say thanks for doing your job. Just as you would be happy that the nigga at Subway made your sandwich right. You would be like, man, that guy did a great job. You know what you wouldn't do after he made you a really good sandwich? You wouldn't go back in there and say, don't ever fucking come back to the Subway ever again, nigga. You wouldn't do that, right? So why the fuck did Twitch ban the security guard for securing the fucking building? What sense does that make? Right? Kind of crazy, right? It's almost like it's being run by a bunch of fucking idiots. Valley says, sucker one of them old head words that they ready to go to war over. Them niggas let entire blocks get lit up over sucker. Sucker was like, that was like assassinating Archduke Ferdinand to niggas, right? Like that was, it was time to go. Once sucker got let loose, if you was beef with a dude, you wouldn't even let it run through your mind to call this nigga a sucker until you was really ready for it to happen. You feel me? My mom did the same thing. I said you're acting like an asshole, not that you are. That's how you soft call somebody something. You acting like, but I'm not saying you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro, you said it, basically. You just don't want to say you said it. And says they will for real die. They will die over sucker. They niggas don't give a fuck. Sancho says, I'm a Spurs fan, but goddamn, I love Knicks fans. Yo, I love you, bro. I'm watching the Spurs and I'm in fear. I I'm scared of y'all right now, man. I don't want, look, keep that shit away from me. That's all I can say. Stay in the West over there, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Victor Redmond. Sharkbait Uhaha says, hopefully this our year. You already know. We about that. Lowe says, I'm getting belligerent. You are, bro. Bro, if a nigga disrespect Jalen Brunson in front of me, oh, it's go time. Hey, it's go time. I'm a Chauncey Billups that nigga. I'm gonna have him in the lake with the cement shoes on, man. La Costa Nostra, nigga. Keem says, if you're a real Knicks fan, repost. Yeah, nigga, tell them niggas. Two rappers and Jamal says elite take. All we do is elite take. We real hoopers over here, man. Riley Hay says, excellent definition of Twitch. Thank you. Answer's got to learn them. I'm telling you. Valley says it was an amazing game for real. Yeah, watching them two old niggas just to sling that tater across the field, man, it was great. It was great. And it was ethical until it wasn't. Jackie Moon says, damn, just how bad is Jake Browning? Flacco literally just said, fuck it, Tia Chase down there somewhere. Yeah, so it's a combination of Jake Browning being terrible and Zach Taylor not trusting Jake Browning because he's terrible. And so he didn't want him to throw the ball because when he did throw the ball, it was an interception. Joe Flacco is trusted. You know Joe Flacco can at least throw the ball in a catchable place. So it's like, damn, yeah, just throw the ball. It's almost like when you throw the ball fucking 30 times to your best wide receiver, he probably will catch it like 26 out of the 30 times, right? And he's so good at yards after catch that when he catch that fucking ball, he might just break that bitch for a touchdown. Maybe, you know? So just put the ball in his fucking hands. He might just get you free yards. Joe Burrow, that's my quarterback. I love him, but we not gonna act like he be throwing it to Jamar Chase on a slant and this nigga break it off for 70 fucking yards, and then he end up with 400 yards on the night, and we're like, where did he get those 400 yards from? It's because Jamar Chase is breaking that bitch on. Not saying he can't throw the ball down the field. Joe Burrow is like a top 5 quarterback in the league. Like, without question. Two rappers, Jamal says, check your DMs. Are you checking your DMs? Valley says it's going to be a good Monday. It always is. As long as me and y'all are together. Platonically, my nigga. It's always a good Monday. When we come together, pause, we on that, bro. We on that. JK Rice says, please, not too much on the Giants. Look, I loved it. I like watching the Giants. They just fined Brian DeBole and Cam Scatterbo for like a combined, I think it was like $200,000 for walking into the damn tent to see what's going on with the play. I didn't know that was illegal. I didn't know that the coach couldn't like be like, yo, you good? Also, Cam Scatterbo got fined just for looking. That nigga just was like, huh? And they fined that nigga. They just want money. Also, question for everybody watching. What do you think goes on in Cam Scatterbo's mind when he's not playing football? He don't look like he be thinking about nothing but football. And that's what you want out of a running back. But that nigga got a good 3 years before he's expired. And that's all our fucking, damn, that's all our comments. We're all out of comments. We had a lot of comments. We had a lot of great comments. A lot of people wanting to get involved. And I like that. Let's get more people involved. Send this shit to your homie. Be like, yo, I found this funny dude who'll be telling jokes. Come check it out. Send it to him. Send it to your mom. You know what I'm saying? Send it to your dad. Send it to everybody. Yo, let's pyramid scheme it. You know what I'm saying? You send it to 10 niggas and they send it to 10 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 1,000 niggas. Now I'm in the club with 1,000 niggas. Yo, I'm going to catch y'all next week. I am Big Hallelujah, the identified black male. I'm going to jail. I will see you guys next week. Please be safe. Have fun. Like, comment, subscribe to the Patreon viewers. You are my rib, my heart. I need you. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you don't want me. And then in that case, you know what I'm saying, we could just be friends. I'll see you next week, man. Y'all be safe.